I'll see who else shows up here. I'm gonna delete this video. I just wanted to talk to you guys. But my PS5 did it again. And it's weird because it only does it with this demo. I played Tomb Raider for like 2 hours pretty much. Yeah, no, the stream didn't die, my PS5 shut off. Yeah, again, yep. But it didn't do it to Tomb Raider. That's the thing. It only does it to the Rebirth, and I think I know why. It's because this game's gonna be 2 discs. And there ain't no installation disc. It's literally gonna be 2 discs. And it's gonna be a powerful game. This thing's like 150 gigabytes. The game itself, because they didn't want to dumb it down, the graphics or anything. I think what's going on here is I'm trying to stream the demo, and sometimes it can happen like that with demos because they don't want these streamed. I don't know if that's the case, but it seems like it because I just streamed Tomb Raider for 2 hours and nothing happened. So I think the only time you guys are going to get to see the rest of this game is, you know, follow me and stuff like that, and I will be playing this game after the remake. So we still will be playing the game, we just can't play the demo, unfortunately. So, I just wanted to make this video to you guys and talk with you guys, you know, so I'm not leaving you guys hanging. So, from what, you know, I'm going to sit here and talk at least until 7:30. But, what'd you guys think of the demo, you know, as far as I could actually play it? I thought it was really good. And I can't wait to play the actual game. The same thing happened. Oh my goodness, hold on. Is this the same? I'm gonna go to your comment here in a sec. I gotta do my freaking thing here. I played it for 36 minutes. I streamed Tomb Raider for 1 hour and 33. So definitely something's up with this demo. It looks like a cool game. It definitely is. And you will be seeing a lot more of it soon, because I will be playing this. There we go. Now, the same thing happened with... Oh, yeah! I heard about Final Fantasy 16 actually pretty much overheating systems. Because they put too much graphics into the, you know, the game and all that stuff, and it couldn't handle. That's why this game is 2 discs. Sucks because it probably is. And I will be playing Final Fantasy 16 as well. I just hope I don't run into this issue. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing this game. Waited, what, a year for this? Because these came out like about a year apart. Remake, and then Rebirth. Next year's probably going to be whatever the last part is. Worth the wait. Definitely worth the wait. They did an amazing job on this game. But yeah, some demos, I don't know why, but Square Enix or some companies don't like you streaming the demo. I don't get why, but actually 4 years we had to wait. Oh yeah, 4 years. Because Remake came out, what, 2018? Something around there. Oh, 2020. So probably in the next 4 years we're going to have Final Fantasy VII. I thought I know what it was called. Because when they had like a panel, they had what all 3 games I think were going to be called. Remake, Rebirth, and then something else. But I know that the 3rd disc is going to mainly revolve around your battle with Sephiroth. Because that's what the whole 3rd disc was on the original. And then going and open world like and completing some stuff. Same time tomorrow, 5 p.m. Yep, same time. Remastered? What do you mean? Reborn! That's what it's supposed to be called. Remake, Rebirth, and Reborn. Because on the 3rd disc, it's going to pretty much be where you can, or 3rd game, excuse me, it's going to be where you pretty much can go around doing stuff, leveling up your characters, go do a whole bunch of open world stuff probably, but it's going to center around your battle with Sephiroth. Unless they change that too, I don't know. They've been changing quite a bit of the stuff in these games. Because like I said, Midgar's battle was like pretty short. The whole Midgar section was pretty short in the actual original. But they made that whole Midgar section like a whole game. They made Cloud the bad guy. Oh yeah, that would be funny. Make Sephiroth the good guy. I wonder if Meteor's actually... Well, Meteor's gonna actually happen. I mean, look at the logo. That's what it is Meteor. But I wonder how they're gonna do that. Is it gonna be... I'm trying to think. On the 2nd disc... If I remember correctly, the 2nd disc on the original is when Sephiroth summons Meteor. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it had to be the 2nd disc. Yeah, because I know what happens at the end of the 2nd disc. And I'm not going to go into spoilers with that either. Because I don't know if the same thing's going to happen here. It shows it, sorta. I believe you're correct. Yep, I remember. If that happens, Link be bad guy and Ganondorf be... That would be something. That would be messed up. I want to see, I'm not going to try to get into any spoilers, but I want to see if a beloved character actually has their fate tested. I'll just say that. Has their fate tested by the end of this second game, or by the end of Rebirth. Because if they change that, that's going to change this whole thing, because their reason for what their fate was pretty much saves the whole game. It saves what happens on the end. And I think you know what I mean, Christian. Sorta. Speaking of Zelda, are you going to play Tears of the Kingdom? I'm already playing it. I can't stream it because I don't have the right equipment right now, but eventually I'll get a gaming computer and I will stream some Zelda. Of course. I'm at the end where Ganondorf is. You gotta battle Ganondorf, or Ganon or whatever at the end. And it sucks because you're not the only one having issues. Derek said they are too. Oh, really? Okay. No spoilers. I know where you know where I was going with that, don't you? Oh, I haven't played it yet. You got past that part. Are you meaning Final Fantasy VII or Zelda? Oh, Tears of the Kingdom? I'm not going to give no spoilers, but I'm at the end. I'll just say that much. And you know how Breath of the Wild was, where you have to, gather all these materials and make all this food and stuff like that. That's where I'm going to have a hard time. I don't know how I did it on Breath of the Wild and beat that. I'm way behind. Yeah, because you only played the Majora's Mask and all them. I have yet to beat Majora's Mask too, so I'm going to be trying to beat Majora's Mask. Yeah, I know the thing you're talking about in Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, you knew what I was getting at. It's going to be interesting to see what they do. I seen I seen a trailer on what happens, but who knows what's going to happen. I know we got to battle Midgar Zolom, that huge 80-foot snake. That's going to be fun. I have beat Skyward Sword. That was a fun game, but that was pretty difficult too. Yeah, if anybody knows my battles with snakes, it's not too bad nowadays, but oh my god. We just seen a glimpse of it in the trailer too, that battle. And I seen the trophy achievement list for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's not too bad. It's just like Remake. And there's gonna be 10 chapters, I believe. Or, no, not 10 chapters. Yeah, I think around the 10-ish spot. But it pretty much, this game pretty much ends where, and it's not really a spoiler if I just say the place, but it pretty much ends at the Forgotten City. I have 2 minutes on my clock. I got 7:28. Two more minutes, guys, and I'll wrap this up. But I'm going to end up deleting this anyways. I just wanted to talk to you guys. And this is the one... This is the only way I could think about doing it. I wonder if the weapons are going to be secret boss fights. I wonder too. Probably, just like they were in the original, except one was mandatory, which was the diamond weapon. A bummer though. It is a bummer because I really wanted to play this to its completion and stream it. I did for the remake, so you can go back on my channel and watch that. You think we're gonna get the high wind? Yes, I do. I do. Almost. Okay. I do think we're gonna get the high wind. I don't know if it's gonna be on the second disc. It might, because that's when we go to Rocket Town. We go to Rocket Town, meet another character, all that stuff. It even showed that the Golden Saucer and all its mini games and all that stuff is going to be in Rebirth too. That's awesome too. Everything that leads up to the Forgotten City, if you know what I'm talking about, Christian. And the way that they have this going, I can't wait for how they do the Golden Saucer. Well, in the trailer, it looks amazing, dude. It really does. But just think, you know, how much emotion, I don't know if you felt it, but I have, because, you know, I love this game. But the emotion you felt just playing the original Final Fantasy VII, because this game is full of twists and turns and emotions. It is going to be double that with Rebirth, because everything they put into this game, and just the graphics and everything, they're going to make, it's going to be a really emotional game. But unless you guys have any questions for me or anything, I feel like these ones are way more emotional, especially since there is voice acting in these ones. Yes, definitely. It's the voice acting is what makes that whole thing, you know, complete, because in the original, of course, we didn't get voices. We had to read the words ourselves. And just the emotional of just seeing Sephiroth. He's so nice in this part, you know, that they let us play. But what he turns into, you know, like the really, really bad villain, it's going to be amazing how they do that. Yeah, guys, if you guys got any questions or anything you want to add or anything like that, just feel free. Otherwise, I'll end the stream if no one has anything else. I forget, is he an actual villain in the original game, or was it because he was like infected? No, he was an actual villain. Because of what happens here, because of what happens, remember, in the mansion, and he finds out all about this stuff about his mother, and he finds out that, oh heck, I might as well tell you guys because I can't play the demo right now, and it's gonna be a while until I play the Rebirth. Actually stream it, because I want to stream Remake first, and I'm doing all these Final Fantasy games, so I'm doing Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So it's gonna take a while, but when you go to the mansion and Sephiroth, he literally finds out more about his mother, and he finds out that he was an experiment. That's what sets him over the edge, and that's what sets him, you know, as a villain. Because he loses control, and he actually ends up burning down Cloud's hometown, which is Nibelheim. And then he goes to the reactor and pretty much sees his mother, and that pretty much turns him right there. He is obsessed with power and all that stuff. That's what happens. I wonder why no one ever really talks about the other Final Fantasy games. Were the stories that bad? No. Actually, those, well, one pretty much was a story of you got characters and you have to reactivate these shrines and, you know, beat the bosses in each shrine and get the crystal, you know, to restore the world. That's pretty much what one is. Two, it's deeper than that. You gotta fight a sorceress and there's more going on. That's a good game. And actually, Final Fantasy Stranger, that one that came out on PS4, Stranger something, that one tells pretty much the story of Final Fantasy 1 or 2 in a better detail. All the stories are actually good in their own, because they're all different. My favorite's Final Fantasy VII, of course. Final Fantasy VIII was awesome. I look for them to remake Final Fantasy VIII at one point. You guys will like Final Fantasy VIII as well. And then Final Fantasy IX, I didn't get too much into. Yeah, but this one just gets so much praise compared to the others. I know, it's because this is the best storytelling, I think, in any of the Final Fantasies. The characters, the story, and plus this was PlayStation 1's first full-blown open-world Final Fantasy 3D game. That's why this gets so much praise. This was the first, like, blockbuster hit for them. This is what sort of set the stage of role-playing games. This was like, you know, that benchmark pretty much. Oh, I didn't know that, yeah. And this one had a lot more character building. Yes, it did. Definitely did. Heck, each of these characters, you can probably have a game on just them. They had it, you know, they had a game called, not Crisis Core, Dirge Dirge of Cerberus, and that had the story of Vincent Valentine, who we find out here. And that one's amazing too. It's a shooter. That one is shooter RPG, but each character literally could have their own game. Tifa could have her own game. This is pretty much, I want to say, Clouds and Sephiroth's, possibly. But Barrett could have his own game. Aerith, everybody. Isn't Vincent that vampire dude in the red cloak? Yep. That's Vincent. Pretty much the lab rat for the Shinra. Because they wanted to turn Vincent into one of them. Vincent's like, hell no. I love Vincent. Yeah, Vincent's awesome. Vincent Valentine. And I wonder what they're going to do with him in this game. I know you can play him, and they do introduce him. Yeah, I remember you had to show me where he is in the original game. Yeah, because you can go throughout the whole game, and some of these characters in the original, you can bypass. You don't have to add them or anything. You can play the whole game without them. Vincent's the secret one. Yuffie's another one you have to go out of your way to get. Today's my boyfriend's birthday, same day as well. Oh, that's awesome. Tell him I said happy birthday. But yeah, Vincent's a character that's optional. Yuffie's a character that's optional. You have to literally fight her in the original for her to join your team, and you have to make the right choices, otherwise she steals your materia and all that stuff. And I think that's going to be in this game as well. Who else is an optional character? I don't know if Sid is or not. He's in Rocket Town. No, because you have to do things. I think that's it. Oh, this game is I could talk for hours about this game. I love this game so much. Didn't they put Yuffie in the first remake when they put out the... Yeah, they did. Funny enough, I haven't played Integrate yet. I should probably play that. Because I've already beat Remake. That'll be interesting. And I wonder if you have to go back to her homeland, which is Wutai, and, do that whole chasing thing. It's optional in the original game, but you get some good materia and whatnot. And it tells more of Yuffie's story. But that mission was ridiculous. Yep, Cosmo Canyon is in here. It's definitely in here. And it looks beautiful. So many of those places that we only got to see so much of in the original because of their graphics. That's why this game took 2 discs, because they didn't want to take those graphics and everything away. And that's why this game is 150 gigabytes. That place had my favorite music. Yeah, mine too. I wonder if they're going to keep, or probably not, it'd be hilarious, But I wonder if they're going to keep the technique of one-shotting of the boss in Cosmo Canyon in the cave area. Because you can easily just go to that boss. I don't know if you've done it. I've done it. But you can go to that boss, just use one elixir, potion, high potion on it, and it kills it. One-shots it automatically because it's, you know, it's weak against, you know, holy or life or something. Oh yeah, I remember you showing me that as well, yeah. I wonder if they're gonna keep it. That would be, I'll laugh. That would be amazing. The GI cave. Because that's another story branch for Nanaki, which is Red 13. You find out his name is Nanaki though. But that's his storyline branch, is Cosmo Canyon. That reminds me of RuneScape, their item in that game, one-shot kill. Yeah, I didn't play much of RuneScape. I made an account and stuff and played a little bit of it a long time ago during my school year, but I didn't get too much into it. They've changed a lot. I can imagine years, decades. Graphics are like Final Fantasy. Yeah, I kind of figured. Almost. It's gonna be interesting because I'm literally gonna play all the Final Fantasy games. 1 through 6, I don't, you know, the only problem I have with this is 1 through 6. You might not like them as much because they're polygon, well, not really polygons, but the graphics are not really that good. And so there's gonna be grinding I'm gonna do off screen to level up, so we can, you know, go through the story. But I hope you guys enjoy it, because I do want to do a whole entire Final Fantasy series on live. But it's just kind of making me nervous if you guys are going to like the originals, you know. Resident Evil 4 has a similar thing with throwing golden eggs at. Well, yeah, I haven't seen the remaster or whatever Resident Evil 4 either. I'm taking it you beat it, or are playing it, or are the original Final Fantasy games? Yes. That's why I'm nervous about doing that. They can be long, but they don't have to be. Because it's as long as you make it, because the long part of the game is grinding to level up. That's pretty much it. But I'll be leveling up off screen. I won't be doing most of my leveling live. So I hope you guys are in for that, and that's going to start next week. We're going to give it a run and see how it goes, and we'll take it from there. Because I'm going to leave it to you guys to choose. I'm going to start with Final Fantasy 1, and we're going to try it. And if you guys, it's not really feeling, you guys aren't really feeling it, then we can just automatically go to Final Fantasy VII. Because that's when the graphics really pick up and the story, 3D and all that stuff. We'll go with the original and on. But we'll try Final Fantasy 1 to see how you guys like it. If you guys like it, we'll continue it. If not, we'll probably just go to Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, from there. Yeah, I beat the... Awesome! I got a VR though, so... Oh, wow! I can't imagine playing Resident Evil in VR. That would be amazing to see though. Watch you play in VR. Do you record any more on your channel? Because I know I seen your recent one, which was the continuation, I think, of Resident Evil 2 or 3. One of them. The remake. I'll stay on until 8 because it's almost 8. No, I put out that last video and didn't want to continue doing it. I understand. It's a lot of work making a video and stuff like that. Oof. There was something I was gonna say. I hate when that happens. I was gonna say something and I just... Oh yeah. You notice how we've been sitting here for what? Almost an hour? And my PS5 is not shut off? I do honestly think it's when you play the demo or play this game that it's doing that. Because just like Moonlight just said there, is that her brother is having problems with it too. I've just noticed that as I'm talking to you guys that this is not probably a copyright thing, yeah. I'm glad it's not my PS5 because, yeah, I don't think it's Square not wanting people to stream it. I just think it's a glitch. I think it is too in their demo. I didn't even know this game had a demo until I was browsing on my portal, which I got here. This is a portal I finally got to pick up. Finally got one because those sold out everywhere. But I was looking on my portal on the store and stuff like that, and all of a sudden it said that you could play this demo for Final Fantasy VII. And that's when I found it. You got a PS... Yeah. You gotta have fantastic Wi-Fi though. I have pretty decent, really good Wi-Fi. Not the best, but it runs games pretty well on there. Closest thing we will get to a new PS Vita, yeah, definitely. And the dumb thing is, it's just a remote play thing. It has, Vita at least had its own games, you know, for the the handheld itself. This doesn't. This is just strictly remote play from your PS5 to this. That's all it is. So it's technically not even close really to a Switch, because Switch has its own games and everything. And plus it docks to the TV. And you don't need internet to play. They should have really made a new handheld thing. They should have, but I think they're not scared, but I think they're thinking more about not doing that right now because the Switch is like really making a lot of money on Nintendo's part, and it's way high up there. So if they made a handheld thing and stuff like that, I don't think they would get too much attention for it because Nintendo's really selling, you know, the Switch. Yeah, we know mine is always, yep, in his bag. Speaking of that, I gotta re-get Nintendo, the Nintendo Online thing. Steam Decks. Yeah, I wanted a Steam Deck, sort of, because there are a few games that I like on them, just a few, because I'm not really a Microsoft person or anything like that. The games play beautifully on it, though, I've seen. I was thinking about getting one, but decided not to because there's barely any games I would play on it. And I'd feel overwhelmed because I already got my Switch I'm working on. Steam isn't Microsoft. Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind. Disregard that comment. But I have more of a selection. I think I play myself on Nintendo and PlayStation. And right now I'm working through a lot of Nintendo Switch games. And plus trying to beat and trophy hunt for these games. And trophy hunting is not easy in the games I actually play because I don't really go for those platinums that people go for that are like 1 minute long. Yeah, Steam has a lot of indie games that look amazing. Yeah, it does. Hey, plus you could get Shadow Man on there too. I bet that looks fantastic. I keep hearing that they're going to come out with this Nintendo Switch 2. And I don't know. I just scared poor Rebel jumping down from the refrigerator. Oh no. Shadow Man was like a one-time thing for me. Oh really? So you wouldn't just go and replay it? I would, because it's weird. I grew up on that game, scared to death of it, because I bought it on the Nintendo 64 cartridge, and years later after that, it's one of my favorite games. So it's like, I was so scared of things when I was younger, but now I'm into horror things and all that stuff now. Scary. I have no clue. I don't know why I have cabinets up there, but I do. My first N64 game was Mario 64 in Glover. Mario 64 was mine too. I literally bought my own Nintendo 64 with my paper route money at the time. That was the first system I ever bought for myself, and Mario 64 was it for me. That and WWF No Mercy. And Ocarina of Time. Zelda. Oh my god, Perfect Dark was good too. That was a good one. And GoldenEye 007. Which with the online pass that I have, or online thing, Nintendo Switch Online, you can play most of these games on there through the Nintendo 64 app. And I think they got Perfect Dark? I think they did. I know they got GoldenEye 007. That was a good one for me. Oh yeah, I got Ocarina of Time. If that game ever gets remade, and I don't really think it might, because there are a lot of, people out there that are actually making really good Ocarina of Time remakes themselves on the PC, of course. And if they ever make Ocarina of Time remaster or something like that, I'm definitely day one buying it. There are a few bosses in this game, though. I'm wondering how they're going to actually incorporate, because they were pretty tough on the original. If you weren't leveled up good enough. So, we'll see. I mean, I will be playing this pretty much day one when it comes out. But I won't be streaming it until we're pretty much on our Final Fantasy adventure. So we're going to go with one, like I said. And if you guys aren't feeling it within the first hour, then we'll see how you guys feel about just jumping to Final Fantasy VII. But we'll play the original first. And then you guys will have more of an idea of what they changed in the remake and everything. But yeah, I could stay here and talk for hours with you guys because this is fun for me. But yeah, I gotta go because I gotta eat dinner. But it was awesome talking with you guys. It was awesome playing these games for you guys. Wish we could have played this to its completion, but we will get there because I will be streaming Rebirth soon. And I will see you guys. Do you guys got any questions? Anything you want to add before I get off for the night? Put us to sleep. Well, that's not very good. Okay. See you tomorrow night. I'll see you, Randy. Okay, I'm gonna sign off, and I will say thank you, Moonlight, for being here. You rock. Thank you, Christian. You rock, bro. I will be texting you tonight, and thank you, Jess, for being here. You rock too, man. And as well as you, Randy. You rock too, bro, and I'll be texting you guys. And whoever else watched as well. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Central Time, and we will tackle Tomb Raider Remastered and get a couple more levels done. So as I always say, have an awesome night, guys. I'll text you guys. Keep the faith and rock on.